What's up, Block fam, and welcome to the first ride and review video of the new Harley-Davidson Pan America Adventure Touring motorcycle. This is Harley-Davidson's debut into the adventure touring market. On top of that, the engine powering this motorcycle is a new engine from them as well. The Revolution Max. A big feature of this bike is its adaptive ride height that lowers the seat height when stopped and adjusts sag and preload while sensing weight inputs. The suspension is what they call semi-active and adjusts automatically. It also has a vibrant 6.8-inch touchscreen display, 6-axis IMU, multiple and customizable ride modes, adaptive LED headlight, heated grips, steering damper, tubeless laced wheels, GPS. It has an overall length of 89.2 inches, a seat height of 31.1 inch, ground clearance of 8.3 inches, 25-degree rake with a 4.3-inch trail, and wheelbase spanning 62.2 inches. Fuel capacity is 5.6 gallons, averaging 46 miles per gallon. It weighs 559 pounds wet, 2-to-1 exhaust, and a left and right lean angle of 42 degrees. Regarding the power, the Revolution Max engine is a 1250cc fuel-injected V-twin, reportedly putting out 150 horsepower at 9,000 RPM, 94 foot-pounds of torque at 6,750 RPM, with a 6-speed transmission. No quick shifter is currently available for this, but Harley-Davidson has said that they are looking into it. While I did just give you guys a lot of specs, these videos are meant to communicate to you all how the bike feels in terms of ergonomics, handling, power, and more. If you guys are looking for a full list of specs on this bike, be sure to check out the link down in the description below after the video. If you guys enjoy moto content, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into the test ride. All right, guys, so here we are. Harley-Davidson Pan America test ride. It has the adaptive ride height, right?
Yep. All of the specials we have the adaptive ride height.
Awesome.
It's an option on the special, but not the standard.
How much is the option?
About $1,000.
Oh, wow.
Set up just like it is, it's going to be about 21.
Okay. Out the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Standard 6-speed transmission, 1 down, 5 up. We're only going on road today, so unfortunately, the legal won't allow us to go off road. That being said, we have disabled the off-road mode.
What does it change in terms of like the riding style?
It changes, takes ABS off the back tire. ABS is always on the front tire, but it takes ABS off the back tire. It changes the cornering, it's valve timing and all that kind of stuff. So it changes a lot of different stuff.
Okay.
After the ride, would it be cool if we got a picture?
Sure.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. You watch the channel, I assume?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Blockhead motor right there, man.
We got a lot of, we suggest taking off out of here in rain mode. It's the most subdued mode we have on the bike. It'll feel kind of sluggish and stuff, but it'll give you a good feel of how it'll handle in the rain. For an adventure rider, you're going to be riding in the rain. Good traction control and everything like that. Once you get going here and feel comfortable with the bike, go ahead and feel free to switch it into street mode. Until you make your second right-hand turn. At that stop sign, I would suggest putting it in sport mode. I pay for the gas, you guys pay for your own ticket.
Are these like just tank covers?
That's tank, aluminum tank.
You cool with being in the video?
Yeah.
Awesome. Marcus, how tall are you?
I'm about 5'9".
5'9"? How do you feel on this thing?
I feel okay. I'm not flat-footed, but I feel like I can still control it. It won't really be an issue, like if I'm at a stop, but I just can't get my foot all the way on the ground.
How's the bike feel in terms of weight and all that?
It's actually pretty light. I'm at a Sportster, and the weight's a little high on that thing, and this one, I can feel it's much higher.
You're going from a Sportster to a Pan Am?
Yeah, and
Dude.
about a year I'm going to make the transition.
That's a big change.
Yeah, but I do a lot of miles, and I do a lot of dirt, and the sports is very limited there, so
yeah.
It's, you know.
For sure, especially on dirt. Let's go ahead and swing a leg over this thing, see how it feels. It's not too heavy. There we go. All right, starting up. Rain mode. So looking at this dash, man, there's a lot going on. You've got this iPad set in here. It's a pretty stouty screen there. Wow, rain mode is really tame. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take it out of rain mode, put it in road mode. Quite the difference between rain mode and road mode. So you press this button here for mode. just to quickly go over controls and all that stuff, since this is the beginning of the test ride. Welcome to the test ride of the Harley-Davidson Pan America. Marcus behind me, just met, subscriber, watches the channel, appreciate you, man. Left side, we've got all sorts of buttons. High beam, low beam, pass, press down, hits the pass. Obviously the indicator on the screen there. Press it up, it stays clicked up and the high stays on. Below that, you've got cruise control, on, off for cruise control there, and then you resume and set by pressing up or down on that. Heated grips, press that on. You can choose your level of heat. So then you've got your options button, which you're going to press to cycle through a couple of the options on the screen. So you press that, and it's going to go from trip A to trip B, odometer, temperature, range, and back to trip A. And then you've got a bunch of other buttons here on the face of it. So left, right, up, down, a little center button, a menu button. So if I were to hit that, it brings up the menu. That looks uncomfortable. No device connected to navigation, so a navigation Bluetooth device, so you can't connect your phone up to it. Press the menu button again, goes to music, back to motorcycle. Man, the power on it feels great. We'll get more into that in a second. Then you've got like diagnostics and stuff here. Front PSI, so it does have tire pressure sensors, your operating temperature, your battery voltage. Woo. Feels good. And then if we press it again, we've got settings, so we can go through the settings. Settings are locked while in motion. That makes sense. Miniature horse. And then you've got your home button, so if you want to like do any of those but then go back home, boop, you press the home button and you're there. And then you got indicators, left, right, press N to cancel. On the right side, you've got your mode button, you've got your starter, you've got your hazards, and then you've got like a bunch of stuff over here as well for audio. Oh, thank God they're getting out of the way. All right, let's feel this a little bit. Woo! Thing is responsive. So that responsiveness, it's that new Revolution Max 1250 liquid cooled dual overhead cam engine from Harley-Davidson. Wow, that's incredible. That's in road mode too. The handling on it, guys, oh my God, it feels so nice. Don't know if there's gravel and whatnot, but like the handling feels that's a game changer for Harley right there, guys. That is a holy hell. I'm impressed. Well, that's in road mode. I really wish I could hear the bike more, like the exhaust sound, you know, because it's kind of difficult to, like, you feel more in tune with the bike whenever you can feel and hear that exhaust sound. Get it into sport mode. Sport mode requires less throttle input. It also changes the engine braking a bit, and then you're back to rain mode. So we're leaving the sport. It definitely feels like the front wheel wants to come up, getting on acceleration there like I just was in regular road mode. Should talk about ergonomics. He said he was 5'9". You guys saw what he looked like on it. I am 5'10". It feels really, really comfortable, guys. Even the seat feels incredibly comfortable. The way the bars kind of like come up and back a little bit, really nice. Where the arm placement is, feels really good. I'm in sport mode now. Dude, I could feel it wanting to pull up in the regular road highway mode.
Yeah, I want to be over here.
Looks like it has a little suspension indicator there, so it does have the adaptive ride height, so as you're coming to a stop or going, basically raises and lowers the suspension. So we're gonna get it into sport mode here. This display is vibrant and beautiful. He wheelied right there. Oh yeah, power wheelies, no problem. I'm keeping my weight over the front, it's still floating. Holy shit. Wow. All right, I was talking about ergonomics. Mid controls, like I said, I'm 5'10". This is where my legs set. It's very comfortable, incredibly comfortable. The seat does kind of have like a little backstop, kind of, I don't know, have maybe like a little bit of like lower back support. Not too much. Whoops. Horn. Yeah, the horn button's way under there. Can't really see it. But incredibly comfortable in terms of how they have the seating position on this thing. The rider triangle is very, very friendly.
I wish you guys could hear this thing more, because I know it's not going to translate the best over the mic, but the power on this thing, you hear it kind of like rev up, and then it feels like the tire kind of starts to break free a little bit. This one, it does have like knobby tires on it. Yeah, like standing up like this, it's awesome. That's great. Braking, awesome. Obviously, Brembos. Skirt. ABS kicking on there. Highway time. I'll have to see how tall he is, but that's what he looks like at a stop. This is my first time on the new engine, the Revolution Max. Holy shit, like it feels good. It's so funny, despite it being a bigger bike, it does feel incredibly nimble. The center of gravity on this thing, it just feels really, really nice for very predictable kind of handling. Now, unfortunately, there is no off-road portion to this test ride, and I know this is an ADV bike, so I'm not doing it proper justice. We are limited to the confines of this test ride, which I know, it's just giving you guys an initial thoughts and impressions of the feel of the bike in terms of like the new engine, the ergonomics of this thing, the power. His license plate said Shady. I thought it said Shade Tree at first. Oh man, feels great leaning it over. Windscreen obviously like protecting me from the wind. Wind kind of starts up here, but it goes over the top of my helmet. Like I said, me being 5'10", that's perfect. So it's 70, let's go 5th gear, 4th gear. What I'm excited about is seeing this power plant in other bikes, since this engine is right about the displacement of like Sportsters and whatnot. People are thinking that the Sportster might be at risk, which if this were to go into Sportster, wow, this thing is powerful. Now let's see if it has automatic cancellation with blinkers. Dude, handling on it just feels so good, guys. As does power, braking. This is solid. I could definitely see having one of these things. It would be fun as hell. You guys know I always try to offer criticism on these test rides. My biggest criticism on this thing, well, we couldn't go off-road, but that's not really a criticism of the bike. It's a criticism of the demo ride. And the sound of the bike is kind of expecting, I don't know, maybe a little something different, a little more. The adaptive ride height, that is nice. I mean, you don't even really notice it because it goes up like while you're riding it. Just press up to turn off.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
I got you a couple wheelies on it. Yeah, man.
What did you think, dude?
Yeah, the power is crazy on it. What'd you guys think?
It was cool, funnest.
What'd you think in comparison to your Sportster?
Oh, it's totally different. I was like out of my element. The shifter's super weird. Like
it doesn't feel like as positive in the shift, right?
It doesn't clunk.
Yeah, it doesn't clunk.
I was looking for a clunk like in that first hard turn. I was in neutral and I was trying to accelerate out and I'm like, what the f going on? I thought it was in second because I didn't feel the clunk.
Yeah.
And I was in neutral, so I had to rush back up there. It was weird. It just feels very different from regular Harley, but I like it.
Definitely felt a little different in the transmission.
Yeah.
Power though, wow.
Oh yeah, it's got power. It feels good standing too. It feels really good standing.
Yeah, the fact that like it doesn't feel as tall as it looks.
Yeah.
It also doesn't like feel as heavy in terms of like the center of gravity feels really good.
I like it.
I'm looking forward to this engine being in other stuff.
Oh yeah. It's so weird that you're here right now. That's wild, dude. I'm like flipping out.
Hey man, I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. This is wild. Like this is some full circle shit. Can I go back to back?
Buy the bike.
Back to back.
Oh yeah. Alright guys, well that is the test ride for the Harley-Davidson Pan America. This one being the special 1250 new Revolution Max engine in it. Just a great new move for Harley-Davidson. There you go guys, up close and personal look. The seat, crazy comfortable. Look at that. Stock seat to have that level of comfort, that's awesome. Also has a stabilizer there, or steering damper. Looks like it says Oleans. Nice. Went top of the line with this thing. Good job, Harley. Pan America badge there. Let's check this thing out. Boot up screen, home screen, RPMs, miles per hour, trip stuff, fuel gauge, time in the lower left, suspension setting there, oil light, engine light,
traction control, ABS. Press, it goes over to navigation. Press again goes to music. That's for if it's connected to your phone. Bike diagnostics, tells you what your PSI is. Press the center button, tells you some more diagnostic information, like diagnostic codes, and then you can like clear it. That's interesting. Go into settings, general, ride customization, appearance, Bluetooth, phone notifications, and software. Check out what general is. Trip reset, date, time, clock format, units, security pin, display language. You got ride modes. Oh yeah, and this is where they go and they turned off a couple of the off-road modes. So you can just go into your ride settings, or your bike settings, and then ride modes and turn those back on. So we're gonna leave those alone because the next person riding it. Hold control, bank lamp aiming for your headlights, adaptive headlights, dashboard customization, simple widget. Check out what widget looks like, and then we'll go home. Oh man, it's got much more information to it. That's awesome. Well, I think that's most of the stuff for the, yeah, that's most everything for it. So turning this thing on, so that's basically off, and then you flick the switch down to on, and then you press there to start it. It's new for Harley. Just so you guys can check out a couple of the other trim options, you can go to the website and check that out too, but it's a stouty looking bike. I think this is definitely the breadwinner in terms of the one that they're promoting the most, but yeah, those are my thoughts, feedback, information on the bike, first look. Like I said, wish I could have taken it off-road, but we'll definitely be sure to do that in a future video. So you guys stay tuned, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. If you guys did enjoy this video though, do me a favor, be sure to hit that like button. Helps us to hack that YouTube algorithm. So if anybody else is out there looking for the Pan America like test ride and review videos, they'll recommend this one for them just by you guys hitting that like button. So thanks y'all, appreciate you. If you guys aren't subscribed and you want to continue to see moto content, like I said, we'll be sure to do a follow-up on this bike. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll do some follow-up videos. While you're over there hitting that subscribe button, do me a favor, hit that bell icon also, so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. If you guys have any questions on this bike, drop them down in the comments below. Let me know. I'll answer to the best of my knowledge based on my experience today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, y'all ride safe out there, stay vigilant, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.